Happy Thursday, and welcome to On the Move with Nan and Kam. And we're back. It's 2026. This is the first pod of the new year. And we are joined today by Chanette Hawkes, who is one of our fitness warriors. And she's an extra special fitness warrior, in my opinion, because she's leading classes at our SB Fitness Studio, our Sports Backers Fitness Studio, here in our office, which is one of Kam and I's favorite features of the new office. Yep. We love working out in there. So it's a really cool way to come and see the office if you are in the community and haven't gotten to come see it yet, and to take a great quality fitness class. So we just wanted to ask her a little bit more about all things fitness warriors and fitness classes. So thank you so much for being on the pod today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is great. So how long have you been a fitness instructor, and what does your own personal fitness journey look like? Because obviously you're passionate about fitness. So what does that kind of look like for you?
Okay. So I've been in fitness for about 13 years. I've been a fitness warrior for 2 years. We just hit 2 years this January. Started off my own weight loss journey. My heaviest, I was 205 pounds and newly married. I was like 165 when I met him. And like in that first year, I ballooned up to 205, just, enjoying the married life.
Yeah, happiness.
And it felt for me like it just happened overnight. And I just knew at that time at 5'3", this is not acceptable. So that's when I really started to get into fitness and find my way. And just fell in love with it. So that was, we've been married for almost 20 years now. So
congrats. That's awesome.
So just kind of, so I guess I can contribute my fitness journey to him.
Great.
But I just fell in love with it, and I love early morning workouts. I love being able to get up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and get it out the way before anything or anyone gets in your way of putting it off, because I find that if you don't, then you'll have every excuse in the book as to why you can't do it later on in the evening. So,
100%.
But yeah, I love fitness. I love the Fitness Warrior program and what they stand for, and being a part of it. I teach 3 classes in the community for fitness warriors, and then 1 here at Sports Backers.
Awesome. That's a lot of fitness classes.
That is a lot. Yeah. So what are the 3 classes that you teach first off?
Okay. So my specialty is weights. I love weights. I can teach HIIT. I can also teach seniors. That has been recently my new fave, because I love to see them move their bodies. But my specialty is strength with weights, and the heavier the better for me.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I go by my demographic. I teach at Ettrick Community Center at noon on Mondays. I teach at TV Smith, which is one of our newest community centers in the Richmond area on Ruffin Road. I teach there on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. And then I teach at Beulah Recreation Center on Thursdays at 1:30 p.m.
And what is that one? Was that class at 1:30? Or is that all the same class?
Also, all 3 of them are the same class.
Okay.
The Tuesday class at TV Smith is going to be more catered to seniors, because at 11 o'clock in the morning, that's about all that's available.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody else is over.
So what we started fresh for this year, we just launched yesterday, is I do a chair fitness workout with the seniors at 11 o'clock on Tuesdays at TV Smith. So the other classes, they're more able-bodied. You can do all the things. And so we typically involve weights and bands and everything. HIIT, circuits. I love circuits.
Yeah.
It's like I'm really passionate about those. And then here at Sports Backers, it's everything.
Yeah.
It's we don't cut any corners. So it's, at 12 o'clock on a Wednesday, you're probably on your lunchtime. So we're going to get in, make it meaningful, and get on back to work.
Yeah. I feel like with circus too, that's how it kind of is. Like, you work for 40 seconds and like you work for 40 seconds and then, okay, we'll give you a little break, but then it's right back to working hard. So you said you've been a fitness warrior for 2 years. Mm-hmm. How did you get involved with the Fitness Warriors?
How did I get involved? Oh man. I knew I have a lot of friends that were in the Fitness Warrior program. They had always been telling me that I should, apply. Because of what I do full time, it just made sense. I've always taught fitness classes. I've always been in the fitness classes. I teach free classes in the community already, even prior to Fitness Warrior. So just made sense. I mean, their vision aligns with my vision. And so it wasn't, for me, it wasn't a conflict of interest. It was just adding on to something I already do anyway. So I said, hey, apply. And I made it.
And you did.
And so how long have you been a fitness warrior?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, great. Tell us a little bit about your class and what people can expect from it when they come to try it out, specifically the one at the Sports Backers Fitness Studio.
Okay, so specifically this one, we're gonna work hard. Now we work hard at all of them, but because I know that demographic is going to be a little bit different than what I get in my Fitness Warrior program, then I can challenge them. Backstory is I'm also a certified personal trainer full time. So that's what I do full time. So this will give more of a feel of my personal training style here at Sports Backers versus what I get to do when I teach at the Fitness Warrior. At Fitness Warrior program, we have people from all walks of life, all ages, all demographics, some who may have never done any type of fitness before ever. Yeah. So we kind of, baby step them and, kind of coddle them. But here at Sports Backer, from what I've seen so far in my classes, I don't feel that is a need for that. We don't hold back. So, and with all the tools that y'all have here, I like to play with the toys. So
me too. When I work out there, honestly,
it's like everything just looks so pretty and shiny. It's like I want to play with that and I want to play with that. So yeah, so we get to utilize all the things.
What are your other, just now out of curiosity and for people to know, what do your other classes look like when you have them?
So
not here?
Sometimes it's funny because sometimes what I have in mind for what I want to do versus when I get there and I arrive and I never know who's going to be there. Yeah. So here we know kind of ahead. Even though I know ahead of time who's going to be here, there it's whoever shows up. So somebody may have just referred them that same morning and said, come on over to the class. Yeah. So when I get there, I may have had a little bit harder workout, but then I have to bring it down because it may be some 60-year-olds in there, So what that workout will look like is we use very light dumbbells, sometimes body weight. And I stress to them that body weight can be just as intense as a weighted workout, if not even more, because you're using your own weight. Yeah. And I like to do a lot of those because I want them to know that they can potentially do this at home. Yeah. So when I do the body weight, I stress to them that, hey guys, all of that we just did, we didn't use anything but your weight. So you can, remember some of these things, do them at home because you're not going to see me for another week. So if you don't take another class throughout the week, you can do some of these things at home so that your body is more conditioned the next time you come back.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about group fitness is like the community it builds because of allowing modification. Yes. Like I like that there's all different types of people in a class. And even with your Sports Backers class, you're working hard, but if someone needs a modification, and also I feel like that also helps me sometimes mentally because on the one side, I'm seeing people that don't look like me doing it, that I'm also like, well, if they're going to keep doing it, I can keep doing it.
Always a motivator.
Yeah.
One of my, in my ETRIC class, I have ladies that are 70, 80 years old and they look like my age, I'm 47 and I'm just and they're doing all the things. And I'm like, I can't complain about a thing. I better not complain about a knee hurting, a back hurting or nothing because they're literally out here pushing forward. Even in my class yesterday, even though we were in chair, I'm looking at the demographic in the room and I have videos and I'm looking at, the men who can barely lift 2 pounds. And then I'm looking at this older lady here who's like, give me your weight. You're not using it, Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. So
it's also goals. It's nice to have a reminder where you're like, this is what I want to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's and it makes me think use it or lose it. Mm-hmm. That's my motto, use it or lose it. Because if you don't, I teach a senior class for a senior living home and they literally cannot do much. Yeah. So it's, if you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Yeah. And I feel like that is one of the good things about body weight, which people sleep on body weight, exercises in general. Yeah. I was doing body weight stuff yesterday at my apartment and I'm like, hello, I need a break right now. I was push up or I was
and that's why people swear by calisthenics because that's your
body. But this body's heavy. What the heck? I'm getting a workout in. And but it's also when you're teaching older people functional strength training or just with your body weight, they need to learn how to get up off the ground, or they need to learn how to like do a bunch of stuff that they don't need to necessarily
open a jar
weights.
later on.
Open a jar,
not having to call your son or your daughter in to help.
Yeah, exactly.
Able to stand up out of a chair or out of bed.
Right.
That was the hardest thing for them. We did sit to stand yesterday, literally, and I just had them here. It's a squat.
It's crazy to think that,
and they're like, "Oh my God,
my
legs
for
hurt."
some people,
and
right?
So,
that's tough for some people. But what I mean, like you said, you like to see. Obviously, you like your older fitness classes because you like to see them getting up and moving. But what else would you say is your favorite part of being a fitness instructor?
The community that we build. My Etric group, they literally call themselves Seas Warriors. So they call me C, and they say Seas Warriors. And so they took it upon themselves to put us in a group chat, and they plan all of the things. If we're going to coordinate shirts, they're like, they'll send a group message the night before and say, "Hey y'all, we're wearing our blue Fitness Warrior shirt today." And so I love that. Like, I love that for them. I love that for me because they're holding each other accountable, and it makes me want to show up. So like, even though I do it because I love doing it, it's like, it's that much more. It's like, wow, they really looking forward to seeing me, for Christmas, like, they're like, "Okay, so we're going to have a potluck." Okay. And I'm like, I didn't think about that.
Right.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Right.
Okay. So what you bringing in? They're like, "Okay, we're going to do it after class." So they showed up early, set up the potluck. We came on, did our workout, and then we celebrated together. Yeah. So it's the community that you get to build. And otherwise I would never meet these people, So
yeah. Well, that's like what keeps people coming back is like, you're going to see these certain people here and you don't see them in other aspects of your life. So it does build that like accountability portion too. What do you think having a facility like the Sports Backers Fitness Studio, why do you think that's an asset to the community?
I think fitness should be accessible to everyone. Honestly, I mean, a lot of people, this day and age, they don't necessarily want to have a gym membership and be overwhelmed with a whole bunch of equipment and not knowing what to do and feeling like someone is looking at them. So this is like a small studio, large enough to have a class, but also you have that individualized attention. You have, you can build the community, you can make a friend. And I think it's something that's awesome for this community out here. I just think everyone should be afforded that opportunity to have access to fitness without having to necessarily have a membership somewhere, because it may not necessarily fit into your budget.
Yeah, the buying a package is hard. Yeah, whether you're trying to do Class Pass or like any other type of gym, like that's a big financial.
Some people just don't want that commitment.
Yeah.
And I think also like you said, they are smaller classes. There are obviously enough people to form a class, but they're smaller classes to where, like, if you were to do a class somewhere else, there's enough people where, I don't know, if you might feel comfortable not getting called out, but like the instructor might not come over and help you specifically with your form, just because there's a lot of people in the class. There's a lot of things going on. But here it's like, if you really have no starting point and it's like you're just starting your fitness journey, or you're just starting to learn how to like want to do this type of class, the classes here will be a good size that like you will be able to
you won't feel left out.
You won't feel left out.
You'll feel empowered when you leave.
Right. You'll get the help you need.
And it'll make you want to come back. Because I know sometimes I've left the class and I'm like, man, I ain't ever got to do that again.
Yeah.
And you won't feel that here. You know, like, oh wow, like most likely the instructor's gonna remember your name. You know, you're gonna make a friend. You're gonna learn something new that you've never done before. You're gonna feel stronger. You're not gonna feel like someone humiliated you. So I think I'm excited about Sports Backers and what 2026 has for us.
Also, we were saying that you do this class similar to how you do your personal training. Like that's another huge asset for somebody. They're paying, a much smaller amount than they would to get somebody that is going to give them, if they need help correcting their form or something like that individual attention, because people have tons of interest in something like personal training and that can get expensive too. So it's also great way to see if they'd like to use you for personal training services too. Yeah. So just really nice. I feel like it does just make it more equitable to have a studio like this.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Like having an actual personal trainer and it being way cheaper than like a boutique fitness studio being like, oh, here's my personal trainer. No, this is great entry point. What would you say? Do you have any tips for anyone who's starting a brand new fitness journey in 2026, or someone who's continuing their fitness journey and wanting to get better this year?
One thing is, don't overthink it. Just start, just begin. Don't think you have to do all of the things you see on Instagram and TikTok to get the results, because you don't. I say find 4 to 6 core exercises for each body part that you're trying to work. If if it's upper body, you don't got to go in the gym and do 10 exercises.
Do a routine.
You know what I'm saying? Find 4 to 6 exercises for your upper body, 4 to 6 exercises for your lower body. Stick to those things for 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
Right.
Don't keep changing it up. Especially, for me, I'm almost 50. So your body responds better when you have a routine, when you have, you're doing something and you're having progressive overload where you're increasing your weights, you're increasing your reps, and just keeping that same routine instead of just bouncing all over the place. A lot of times we're like, oh, that looked fun. I want to try that.
Yeah.
And I've been guilty of it too. I'm like, yeah, it's okay to try it, but that shouldn't be, you shouldn't be hopping all over the place every single week. You just find a routine. If you say I can only commit to 2 days a week, so be it. Do the same thing every Monday. Do the same thing every Wednesday. If you say I got 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you do on Monday, do it every Monday. Whatever you do on Wednesday, do it every Wednesday. I think that a lot of times we get in here, we get overwhelmed, and because we are a world of social media, that we're constantly comparing ourselves to other. Your journey is your journey.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to remember is your body is not going to change as fast or sometimes as slow as someone else's. It's all about what you put into it. It's all about your nutrition. It's so many different genes play a factor.
Right.
So all of that so just stay focused. That's what that's the one thing is, a lot of people is looking over here, looking over there. You got to stay focused on your own journey. Yeah. Start slow. Don't get overwhelmed with, I got to do so much, because I don't know, whatever your goal is, if it's, weight loss or, building muscle, it didn't happen overnight. It ain't going to happen overnight.
Right.
You didn't gain all the weight overnight. You didn't lose muscle overnight. So, you just have to enjoy the whole journey. Yeah. Like that's the best part about it, is you get to enjoy the whole journey and then look back on it like, wow, I did that, So I just say, so start slow and just don't overwhelm yourself.
Yeah. And I think we're all super guilty of getting caught up in the physical aspect of it, because who doesn't want to feel better about themselves and look better? And there's such an emphasis on that with social media and just culture in general. But I love that, just enjoy the process, because I feel like, especially as I get older and things like my metabolism has really slowed down, and so things like that, where you're not getting the same physical results sometimes. I feel like I have tried to really harness in on how doing it for how good you feel.
That's the part.
That is the same
that's
for
the part.
everybody, no matter what.
It's and that's what I try to tell people. It's no longer about just the scale.
Yeah.
Like, don't fixate on the scale, because now you change your exercise routine, and now you feel better. Now you can carry all your groceries into the house. Now your energy's up. Now you're not needing a nap during the day. All of those things matter. Now your scalp isn't dry because you're drinking more water. All the things, it's like all of those things play a factor. So it's not just the number on the scale, or I lost weight, or I gained weight because I was trying to gain some, it's everything that comes along with how does it make you feel? How is your mood today? How is your mental? Because sometimes we just work out because I'm just trying to relieve some stress.
Yeah.
So it's all of the factors that play along with now changing your regimen. So
yeah. And I think that goes to say also, even if you only have 3 days to work out, do a Monday and Tuesday and then Friday, or a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, make it be your fun. I want to go to a Zumba class. Don't always, I feel like that is another thing that makes people
just move your body.
Quit is oh, I have to do this. Today's my whatever day. Yeah. But last night after I finished my Pilates YouTube video, I did a dance YouTube video, because that's what I like to do.
Right.
I don't want to go run, or I want to do a freaking dance video. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And it's the same. It might not burn the same amount of calories, or it might not do it, whatever, but
you enjoy doing it.
I enjoy doing
and that's
it.
The thing is, we have to change our mindset, is instead of, oh man, I got to do it. I get to do it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? A lot of people don't get to do it.
Yeah.
You got to think of the people who aren't able to move their body, who want to move their body, or who used to be able to move their body and can't move it anymore.
Right.
And so I now have to change my mindset. I get to get up
and train these lovely ladies each day, or I get to get up and go for a run or go lift some weights or whatever it is that I want to do. So I think when we start to think like that, it shifts the whole mindset.
Yeah. And I think, like you said too, like since switching to working out in the morning, 100%, if I don't do it in the morning, I will find a way to not do it in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I could be like, well, I got pushed back because I had to do this at work, and then and now I'm tired. And it's like, no, girl, just do it. Like,
it's
just
hard.
get it done.
Or you might do something, but it's not the same quality coming from somebody who is currently stuck in that rut. So wake myself up.
I'm just go on a little leisurely walk, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But if that's all you're gonna keep doing, then it's like, maybe get up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Cameron, you need to get up in the morning and work out.
Side note, we follow each other on our Apple Fitness on our watches. I love when I see that one of us, or like, I know you like when I will do a dance and work out, and I love when I see that you did a dance workout. I'm like, she's happy.
Just finish my little dance.
Dancing.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I love those. And I mean, it's even cool to
Who's
like
your favorite?
On YouTube and 8 Fitness.
Oh, I follow them. Yeah.
Yeah. But they stopped. They haven't done one in
Well, I think they went over to a different platform and now you have to pay for it.
But that's okay because they have like Glorilla on YouTube. So that's what I really and I sweat
because I literally just pulled it up the other day.
I can't. Like, if someone could watch me, like, I'm not keeping up with anything.
But you're moving.
You're having fun. You're smiling.
Convincing myself I could be in a music video.
Exactly. But who cares? And then you get the little notification. I'm like, she's dancing. She's dancing.
Time for this or that. Yeah.
This or that.
You got one? Or you want me to start?
I don't have one yet. I gotta think.
Okay. In times when you don't feel motivated, since we were just like talking about that a little bit more, doing something that you want to do, would you be, because these are two that I really like. I like a dance, similar to what Cameron said, or like I just got a walking pad. And I also I live in this neighborhood, so I love going on a walk and love walking my dog. Would you prefer something like a dance video or going on a walk when you're not
going on a walk? 100%. I am so not a dancer. I love to dance if I go out, with my friends, but dance for my fitness has never been a thing for me. Choreography.
Yeah.
Choreography and myself, we don't match. We don't go together like peanut butter and jelly.
I'm not sure I do with it either. I
look so awkward. I just look so awkward when it comes to that. And I'm usually, they're just laughing at me. So definitely I would take my dog for a walk. I would jump on my walking pad or treadmill, or even I have this thing that I love. It's like a cross between a treadmill and a Stairmaster. It's called a tread climber.
Oh.
That sounds crazy.
Wow, that does sound crazy. We're both big incline walk likers, so that's wild.
You would love it.
Okay.
I don't even know if they make them anymore. They're by Bowflex. So I always find them on Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
But I love that piece of equipment. So that's my go-to.
Okay.
Not a dance class.
Yeah, my husband loves when he catches me doing one of the dance classes. And I'm like, get out of here. What do you mean?
You said obviously you like to work out in the morning. That doesn't mean you would rather teach in the morning though. So would you prefer teaching early morning or teaching later at night?
Oh, definitely. I'm early morning all the way. For the last almost 15 years, I'm up 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my goodness. What time do you go to sleep?
8:30.
That's
8:30. Yeah, I'm actually, and for me, I would like to work out first thing in the morning, but normally that's not because I do personal training. My clients are from 5 in the morning until 10. So I don't get to work out until after I'm done with them. Yeah. So I'm
3:45.
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day. Yeah.
Oh,
Monday through Friday.
Wild.
Yeah. I wake up at 3:45. I have to be in place at my studio by 5 a.m.
Yeah. What time are you going to bed?
8:30.
Can you, because this is something I'm trying to work on.
We're coming alive.
Right. This is something I'm trying to work on. This is not a this or that. Can you explain like your nighttime routine as you're getting ready to wind down? Because that is my issue.
Definitely I got to put the phone away ahead of time, because if not, I'll find myself scrolling. And although I may be tired and holding my eyes, prying my eyes open, I'm still going to scroll. So I have to put my phone away at least 30 minutes before bed. I'm not a big TV watcher, so that's never been a thing now. I do love Supergirl. So if y'all never watched that, go binge watch it. Because in my mind, I feel like I'm Wonder Woman or Supergirl or somebody.
Right. I mean, you are waking up at 3:45 in the morning.
Pretty Wonder Woman to me.
So my routine is I spend a little bit of time with my son and my grandkids because usually they're over the house that late in the evening. Make sure my son has eaten, make sure they have eaten, make sure the dog has been out to get his last little potty break, and make sure he's eaten, had his water, kitchen clean, showered, and I'm usually trying to be in the bed at 8 so that I can just let my mind start winding down. Now, does it always happen? No.
Right.
At the latest, I need to be asleep by 9:30.
Okay.
I have to be asleep by 9:30. Yeah, because if not, what I find that because I have had times where for whatever reason I'm up past 9:30, it's not a good look the next day.
No.
It's not a good look. I'm just even though my mornings are short as far as my training time, it's I gotta still get up. I gotta wake up and how I am right now is like how I am 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm bubbly, I'm always smiling, and I need to always be that. I need to because it's
You're
already
motivated.
like I'm the motivator. So I need for them to be happy that they're there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Because I'm sure not everybody is.
Right. Yeah. So
okay. All right. I'm gonna
Okay.
take notes.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say that sounds that sounds a lot like my nighttime routine. It's just taking place
way later.
Yeah, later. That's right. I love all that stuff. I love a wind down for bed because nothing you just really need to get yourself in the right mindset for that. Take care of you. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm just thinking about if I was waking up, you're far more disciplined than I, but if I was waking up that early, if we are getting a little treat for ourselves, are we motivated by like a good coffee somewhere or a tasty pastry?
Oh, tasty pastry.
What's the ideal pastry?
So that's my weakness. When I'm on it, like, all right, Chanette, you got to get in this dress, or you got this event coming up. I'm on it. Like, there's nothing. There's no. I'm not going out for drinks. I'm not doing any of the things. But when I'm off, give me all the desserts.
Yeah,
like through the holidays, I don't have to have the mac and cheese. I don't have to have any of that. I can eat protein and vegetables all through the holidays. But if you got desserts associated with them holidays, I want to taste all of them. Right. The sweet potato pie, the apple cobbler. I want it all. So that's my weakness. So yes.
What's your favorite sweet?
All of them. Yeah, I love sweets, and so that's why I can't have them. I don't even when I go grocery shopping, I don't even buy them for my son.
Yeah,
because I know.
I bet you're the person to talk to for some sweet swaps. Then, what is a good dessert trick?
And I'm good at making them. That's So this is
I don't need to buy it.
No.
Yeah.
I know. Well, thank you so much for coming to talk to us today.
And
everybody, good. We hope it's fun. And everybody, you need to check out Chanette's class. And we have plenty of other classes available, just fitness warriors classes in general, not at the Sports Backers Fitness Studio, but we also have plenty available now at the Sports Backers Fitness Studio. And it's a really great way to come to the office, get a variety of instructors and a variety of classes, really reasonable price, and just fun people, fun community.
We have our new website now.
Oh, yeah.
The new Fitness Warriors website. When you log on to go book a class, you can actually search Chanette by her classes. Mm-hmm. So you can put the instructor in there and see what classes she's teaching and take one of her specific classes that she offers. And it's way better than like our last website. You can literally search by anything. You can search by your area. You can search by instructor. You can search, I think, by the time a day that you want to go to. So yeah, make sure to check that out too.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
I'm a big lunchtime worker outer, so I got to come to your class. Yeah. And Wednesdays we're usually all in here, so that's a perfect time to do it. And I also love circuit work and weights. So it sounded perfect for me. Yeah. That's right. Well, thank you all so much for listening, and we'll see you next week. We're so excited to be back. We missed you. Bye.